yourself to us?
My name is COBBINAH, and I'm the Vice President for Agribusiness Student Association, and I offer BSc Agribusiness.
Okay, so you are the Vice President for Agribusiness. So what is all about agribusiness?
Okay, when you talk of agribusiness, it is the combination of agriculture and business. Okay, so any business related to farming and farming related to commercial activities. So it involves whatever that happens from input suppliers to the distributor.
Wow.
So it includes production, storage, processing, marketing, and those areas till it get to the final consumer.
Interesting. I didn't know today. I didn't know we have something called agribusiness, and then they are much more into marketing the farm produce. I didn't really know about that. But then you made mention of input supply. Can you really say something brief about input supply with regards to farm produce and then agribusiness?
Okay, so when we come to agriculture, we have people that we call the input suppliers, such as the agrochemicals, those who sell the seeds. So the producers need those things, those input, for them to be able to transform those input into what they want to produce. So, for instance, a maize farmer will go to the input supplier or agrochemical shop for maize seeds. For cultivation. Okay, so they are the input suppliers. So agrochemicals, the agrochemical shops, and also the seeds industries.
So with input supplies, they are the ones basically giving what is essential to start agricultural produce. But you made mention of you being the vice president, and then how has it been combining you being the vice president of an association as well as your academics? Have there been any challenges, if I should ask?
Of course. I have been a leader since GHS. Okay, so I know what goes on when it comes to leadership. Okay, and I have a policy that I should be able to utilize every little opportunity that comes my way. So every little time I get, I used to study. So aside attending meetings and other departmental programs, I make sure that every little opportunity that I get, I sit them and study well.
Interesting. So there is a challenge with regards to the time that you get to study, because you don't really get enough time to study. But then you make sure that every little time you get, you utilize it. Okay. So fast forward, let's go ahead. As a vice president, how will you advocate this particular program to people, especially the SHS level? Because me, for instance, I didn't know anything about agribusiness. I didn't know something like that is in existence. But today I've learned that they are the ones that they are giving the basic commodities to the farmers, so that in fact a farm produce will come out of it. So how will you advocate it to them? Because most people are ignorant about this program as a vice president. How will you let people, in fact, you are using this platform to advocate it, so how will you let people to get to know of it?
Okay, the most interesting part is that for agribusiness, all the courses at SHS level, they can do agribusiness at the university. Okay, so visual student, home economics, agriculture, science, business student, they can offer agribusiness. So as I said earlier on, agribusiness is the combination of agriculture and business. So when we come here, we have agricultural courses, we have business courses, those within the arts field, we have their courses too. So agribusiness, I will tell everyone to come and read agribusiness, because even nowadays the world is moving to agribusiness. Okay, we are changing from those subsistence farming to agribusiness. We want to commercialize all what we do on the field. And Ghana agriculture is the backbone of the Ghana economy. In fact, it contributes a lot to the GDP of Ghanaian economy. So I would advise everyone to choose agribusiness, because it entails a lot, and that's what the world is moving to now.
Wow. Okay, so agribusiness basically is open to all, and you get it. I wanted to ask, since now you are saying we want to commercialize all the farm produce, how do agribusiness people add effect to the farm produce? I mean the raw ones. How do they add effect to the farm produce so that as a result of that they can market it out?
Yeah. As I said earlier on, it includes agribusiness includes marketing. So within marketing sector, there are gaps within the value chain. Okay. So as commodity or produce move from production, then as it goes on, values are being added to it. Okay. So for instance, pineapple. When you take pineapple, for instance, as it moves along the chain, value are being added to it. So that's why we have pineapple chips, pineapple juice. At first, what we all knew was that you harvest your pineapple, you eat it like that. But as time goes on, people were developing strategies to turn the pineapple produce to a different product. So that's how pineapple chips and juice came about.
Okay, that's quite educative. So the agribusiness people, they are equally adding effect to the raw farm products, and that's whereby it goes to the process, and then after the processing, you guys try to add marketing effect to it, so that the whole country, I mean the nation or the world as a whole, will benefit from it. So it means agribusiness doesn't mean, I should ask this question, doesn't mean you target or you aim at the income that will come from farm produce after it has been processed, or you aim at the income that comes from farm produce when it is raw? Yes, because you made mention of the adding effect to the farm produce, that is the processing before you market it. So is the income targeted at after the processing, or is targeted at when it is raw?
Every farmer aim is to maximize profits. Okay, so I don't think anyone would like to enter into a business to incur losses. Okay, so every farmer aims at maximizing profit. So the farmer selling the produce raw like that will gain something on it, and the person who is adding value to it, because he or she is adding value to it, he or she will incur some losses by adding the value to the cost. So that person is expected to sell the product higher than what he incurred in producing that particular product.
Okay. So if I'm to understand you, with agribusiness, the income you are generating, it increases when there has been an effect or when it has been processed than the raw one. And also
because consumers' preferences are changing, that's why there's the need for you to add something to your product. Okay.
So can you give us
not only to gain also profit, but also satisfy
the consumers? That's quite interesting. And then so can you give me 2 examples of foods that as it stands now we don't equally engage in selling it raw, but then we add it, we process it to add effect to it, and then we give it to the consumers?
Okay, so as I said earlier on, we have pineapple. Now we have pineapple chips. Okay, and right now too we have coconut flakes. So we take the dry coconut, then they turn it into chips. And right now too we have shito powder. Combining agricultural produce. So what you need is just you add your oil and a little water, then you have your shito.
That's quite interesting. Okay, I should say it's been a very good time with you, and personally I've learned a lot. I didn't know agriculture is all about, first I thought agriculture is all about we go to the farm, we harvest, and then we come and sell. But I didn't know now with regards to consumer preferences, you are processing it into something big. In fact, you are increasing the quality of the farm produce so that everyone will benefit as a whole. Thank you so much for having you here, Mr. Joshua COBBINAH. It's with much pleasure to have you here on my channel. Thank you.